Namaste, Deb. Namaste, Deb. Toolbox Tarot, Leo, your weekly reading for the 5th of September to the 11th of September. Wow, I know. But who doesn't love, I mean, I love autumn, no, I do love autumn. But summer, if it's hot, I have to go out all the time. I'm out all the time. So by the time autumn comes and winter comes, I'm quite happy to snuggle indoors, and I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. So, 3 comments. Okay, good. This is good. Perspective has been changing a lot, I'm seeing. So, one for the beginning of the... Oh, another comment. What's that? Perspective has been changing. This too will pass. So, whatever is going on, it's going to go. So, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's going to change. So, if you are having a good time, what I'm thinking is, with Mercury retrograde coming up on the 9th, is do what you're doing, get it done. Don't procrastinate. So, if you have got a lot of energy to use it in the direction that is good for you. And and have a look at how you, whatever it is that you do, serves humanity. So that could be big styly somehow. You might invent something that saves the world. It could be that you walk a lot, and every time you pass someone you smile at them and send them a silent blessing. You know, have a look at what you do in your world. You know, you might help people save money. You might help people buy food. You might deliver their shopping so they don't have to go out in the cold. All sorts of things. You might teach people. You might, you know, you might be a doctor or a nurse or something. You might sweep up the roads and help people that way by keeping the place clean, you know. So, but it's going to pass. So whatever it is you've got energy for, don't think, right, I'll do that tomorrow. Don't put it off. Get it done. Get it done, because it looks like next week will be different. So we'll have a look. But then that will be the Mercury retrograde seesaw moment. Shall I, shan't I? Don't sit on that fence. Well, you've got 5 cards already. Having a bit of a chat. It's usually Pisces that the cards have a chat with, but they're definitely having a chat with a Leo this week. Okay, so we'll go for the 5 cards now. 1 for overall and the rest for the beginning, the middle, the end of the week, or just to qualify. No, not done. Alright, so the comment cards that you got are the Hanged Man, so look at it from a different perspective. And then ride that horse in the direction that it's going. I value myself, I respect myself, I got this, and this too will pass. So this is your time. And after this too will pass, you've got your seesaw moment coming back in, so you don't know which way to go. So obviously you're on the right track at the minute, so follow it through as much as you possibly can up until the 9th. And these are lovely. Yeah, see, you need a new plan. So you're actually getting somewhere. You've got somewhere. You've got to the end of something, I'm thinking. There's definitely a cycle that's come to an end. The Hermit. So the Hermit goes inside to gain knowledge and understanding. So listen to yourself. Do some more meditating. Do some more meditating, because the light that's inside you... The Hermit is usually someone, and he's got a lamp that he's showing someone on a hill. So the light that's inside you, you can share with other people, but you've got to understand what you're talking about first. You've got to feel it. No point having a lot of intellectual knowledge if you don't know what it means, because it has no value for you. It has no feeling for you. I mean, you can recite prayers and mantras as much as you like, but if they're just empty words, then it's empty words. You need to have an emotional involvement in that. You need to understand that on an emotional level, on a personal level. So go inside to see what's being said to you, by you, for your benefit. So we have the Justice card. So the Justice card I'm seeing as... science, actually. That's the second time I've seen that as science recently. So science, because that is Newton. So there's a fair outcome. Whatever you're giving out, you're getting back. So just make sure that whatever it is you're doing it with love. But if you are giving out light to the world, then the world's going to give you light back. If you're giving out love, the world's going to give you love back. It's a very much at the minute. It's very manifesting by just being and doing. You are getting, like, if you're egotistical, then you trip up over your ego, you know. But if you're loving, people are starting to be loving to you. If you're open-hearted, then people are telling you about nice open-hearted things. So it just seems to be a very good, at the minute, like a virtually instant karma is happening. And you're being told that it's fine, follow it, because you have the world here. And the reason why this is not coloured in and it's just a coloured outline is because you can colour the world any colour you like. Any colour you like. And you are coming out into your own. So go with this, and, you know, have this mantra where, you know, I respect myself, I've got this. I hope this is what's happened in the last few weeks, is you've come to learn this and you've come to understand this, which has put you more in the flow of the universe taking care of you, and you're not underestimating the power of the faith in the universe sorting stuff out for you. Maybe you've started doing your affirmations and your mantras, and maybe that's what's happening. You're doing your mantras and it's going into your subconscious that actually you're expecting the best. Actually, you're really cool. Actually, you're beautiful, wonderful, clever and funny. Actually, whatever you do well because that's what you're doing well at. Doesn't matter if somebody else is doing well at something else. You do well at what you do. It's nice. Or you've realised that you have a different interest and you're quite happy to pursue it. And it's okay because you're comfortable with it. You're comfortable with yourself. You're comfortable with your choices now. You're comfortable with your ideas and where you want to take them. So this is very cool. You've done a lot of personal work, I reckon, over the summer, over these past few months, because these cards are just saying that, you know, you've worked hard, you've sat down into the light, you're working hard on getting a fair outcome. So you're acting in an appropriate fashion. You're going to get a fair outcome. The world is now your lobster. You can colour it any way you like, because you are coming out of wherever you've been hiding yourself, which might have been deeply inside yourself and away from, you know, the truth of you. But now you're actually coming into yourself. And so at the end of the week, things are changing. So this must be referencing the Mercury retrograde. You are going to need a new plan. So whatever it is you're finishing off, try to finish it off this week. Obviously, don't stress it. Find the time. Ask the angels to help you with the time. Ask your higher self to guide you, to help you with the time. Realise when you're doing stuff that you don't need to be doing, and bring yourself in, because we have a lot of avoidance tactics when we're finishing something off, because, you know, we have our inner stress levels. We allow them to go up, but no, we can just breathe back through that and get your new plan going for the next stage of your journey, because this one, you've got this one. And then next week, you're going to need a plan, and you're going to be umming and ahhing about which way to go. But worry about that next week. Or don't worry about that next week. Just see what happens next week. This week, do your thing to the best of your ability and get whatever it is done. Could be going on that date. Don't not go on the date this week. Don't not phone up the friend this week. Don't not write the book this week. Don't not do a tarot card reading this week. Don't do, you know, paint the picture. Start the graphic novel. Whatever it is you're interested in, start it. Make a way in to follow, to self-actualise, because this is the point of us, isn't it? We're out here to enjoy this and self-actualise. We chose to have this life, so the least we can do is pursue it. So you're doing all right by the looks of it. So have a brilliant week, just feeling wonderful. And I know you're going to be very busy, working very hard to complete things, but complete it and you'll be fine. Ask the angels to help you complete it and you'll be fine. Okay. Happy days. Namaste.